guys, Phoenix Cube here. Today I have the end of 2015 cube averages and mains. First I'm going to start off with 2x2. The Moyu Tang O is my current main. I've had this for like 2 weeks. It's amazing. My current average is a low 5, high 4s, like 4.9s and 5.2s. And I currently use LBL, and I started using Ortega, but I don't know if I'm fully going to use it. Next is 3x3. I'm kind of torn between 3x3s. The Gans 356 is amazing right now for me, but I'm waiting to see how the Gans 356 center caps, the S center caps, are going to work out with this, and that's probably going to make it even better. Also, the Mini Oolong version 1 and stickerless, it's amazing. It's very smooth, and I just like the size of it because it's the 54.5mm, and it just fits in my hands really nicely. And then the stickerless Kong's Design Mei Ying. This cube is amazing. I really like the feel of it. Kind of like the Li Ying in those other puzzles. So for 3x3, I'm averaging about high 16s, like middle 17s, like 16.9s, and sometimes like 17.5s. So that's for 3x3. Next, for 4x4, I'm currently using the Mini Osu with Weisu Soft Springs. The Weisu Soft Springs make this cube a lot better. It really improves the corner cutting and gives it a much nicer feel. For 4x4, I'm averaging 115 to 120 right now. I don't practice it that often, but it is still a really fun event for me. Next is 5x5. For this, I use a Yuxin 5x5, and instead of yellow, I use black. I don't know why I did that, I guess it kind of looks cool. But it sometimes helps me out for some reasons that I can't really explain. But I average about 2 minutes to 2 minutes and 20 seconds. It's quite a big range. Sometimes I get really lucky, and sometimes I get terrible solves. But yeah, I still really enjoy 4x5. An event that I don't really enjoy is 6x6. It's decent to me. I don't do it that often, but I do have the Moyu Oshi, and I do have it with my preferred shades. Just right there, you can see that it sometimes pops. But I do have the Shengshou 5x5 springs in here, which does make it a whole ton better. And then the biggest cubic cube is the 7x7. I love 7x7. I average, first let's talk about the cube. The Moyu Cubic Ofu GT. This cube is amazing. It's so smooth. It also has kind of like a sandy, crunchy feel. And corner cutting is amazing for 7x7. I'm averaging about high 5s. I know I'm terrible, but I still really enjoy it. Let's talk about the side events. So my mains for OH, both of these are my mains for, part of my main for two-handed, but they're both great for one-handed also. The Kong's Design Mei Ying and the Mini Oolong version 1. Both of these cubes are amazing. I know a lot of people use the Mini Oolong version 2, but I like the Oolong version 1 because it's just so much smoother and better. I'm averaging for OH about 30 to 42 seconds, so I'm decent, I guess. Not too great. For Skewb, I'm really bad at Skewb, and I don't really like it that much. I use the Chi-Yi Skewb just because it's the best on the market. It's a lot better than the Moyu because the Moyu is like clicks a lot more, which I don't really like. But for this event, for Skewb, I average about 15 to 20 seconds, so I am terrible. I haven't gotten a sub 10 in like a month. For Chi-Yi, or for the Chi-Yi Square 1, that's what I use for Square 1. This cube is by far the best cube on the market for Square 1. It's so smooth and glides, but the thing is some sides like are heavier and like tighter than the others, which is kind of weird. Like that one just turns effortlessly, and that one kind of like doesn't turn as well. But this cube is still by far the best. Some people say that their like screws are stripped. I don't really know what that is about, but this cube definitely a must buy. It's a lot cheaper than the other ones, but a lot better. Finally, last but not least, definitely not least, Pyraminx, sorry. This cube is by far the best event. I really like it. It's just really fun for me. I like how simple it is because it only has like 900,000 combinations compared to like 43 quintillion like the 3x3 or 2 million like the 2x2. But it's just so much simpler. But the one thing that I just really don't like about Pyraminx is the tips. It's just absolutely pointless. No pun intended. I wish at competitions they just wouldn't turn them. But yeah, so this is probably one of my favorite events. So those are my mids and averages for the end of 2015. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in 2016.